All right, welcome back guys, and in this video we're going to set up the ad. We're going to create the ad, we're going to go into the targeting, and we are ready to go. At the end of this video you'll literally be ready to generate your seller leads. Okay, so what we're going to use is this exact Facebook ad, Facebook post template right here. It simplifies this so much guys. It's literally just copy and paste. So what we're going to do is just copy and paste all this text I've got right there. Okay, and we're going to put it on your Facebook page. So this is a little demo Facebook page that I've got. I'm going to throw in, okay, so blank your city, your county homeowner. So we'll say for this page it's like a Park City, right? So Park City homeowners. Do you want to increase the value of your home? Get my tips here, and this is going to link out to your landing page, right? And then I'll show you guys how to do that here in a second. It says I have compiled a free report of the seven simple hacks, which we've already got the email set up. I tell my clients to raise the value of their home before selling. Get my tips here. Thanks. And then you just put in your name. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to put in your links right here instead of these bit.ly links. Okay. So what we're going to do is come back over here to our Arsenal MKG dashboard. This is the landing page we just created, right? So the 7 simple tips to raising the value of your home before selling. We're going to grab that URL. And I like to go use bit.ly, bit.ly, just because it just shortens the URL, so it's not some long URL, and it just makes it nicer and easier. Okay, so we'll just copy that in there, and it automatically generates this little what's called a bit.ly URL. Okay, so then we'll just click copy. Okay, and then where is it? This post right here. We're gonna put this URL right there, and then this URL right there. Okay. And then also what I like to do is you can just grab literally, where is it, this same image. See, tips to increase your home value. You can grab that image, drag it to your desktop, and then I'm just gonna go use that same image because it just makes it that much easier, guys. Okay, so we're just gonna hit open, and then once it's uploaded, we'll just hit publish. Okay. And that's the ad creation, guys. It makes it super easy. So now that posts to your Facebook page, so your followers are going to automatically see that. And then I'm going to show you guys here in a second how to go through the ads manager and actually set that up to be an ad to go reach more people and reach your ideal target market. Okay, so now it says Park City homeowners. Do you want to increase the value of your home? Get my tips here. They click on this, links out to your landing page right there. First name, email, phone. Hit submit. They become a lead. Also, I have compiled a free report of the 7 simple hacks. Get my tips here. Once again, we have a link out to your landing page. And then thanks, Jason Wardrop. Okay, or thanks to your name, obviously. Okay, so now see this boost post button. Don't touch that. Okay, you don't ever want to touch that because all that's going to do is get you likes and comments on the post. What we did in the last video of setting up the pixels and the custom conversions, that is going to dramatically simplify your life moving forward. Okay, so we don't want to click this unless you just want likes and comments. If you just want likes and comments, go ahead and click that, but I promise you it's going to be a waste of money. Okay, so what we're going to do is come over here back to the ads manager. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on create a campaign. Okay, and right here it asks let's start over. What's your marketing objective? Okay, so Facebook, they have so much data on all their users that, like, if you click on engagement, that's kind of like clicking on the boost post one. They know the people are more likely to like, comment, or share your posts. Okay, or if you click on video views, they know people who are more likely to watch your videos. Okay, or lead generation, more likely to opt in, or conversions, which we're going to choose, people more likely to put in their name, phone number, and email address on a landing page. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on conversions right here. Okay, then we're going to say 7 tips sellers. Okay, and then we'll click continue. And then right here we will say Park City sellers, because that's kind of the Facebook page that I've got. Anyway, kind of you just name it based off of like what you want, right? Like your city and then sellers. Okay. Okay, so now in this conversion spot right here, what we're going to do is we want to go through to website. It says please select a conversion event. Okay, so we click on that, And then see right here, this is our 7 tips demo lead. Okay, that's the conversion that we just set up in the last video. So if you haven't done that yet, go back and make sure you do that. Okay, then we see 7 tips demo lead, and then we're gonna come down and we are gonna create, or we're gonna choose the audience of who we want to actually show this to, right? So we don't want everyone in the United States. We just want people in your city, in your town. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna put Park City, Utah right there. Okay, and this is key, guys. You don't want everyone in this location. Okay, you only want people who live in this location. So see how it's 580,000? When we choose people who live in this location, it drops down to 50,000 people. That's a huge difference, right? So you don't want to be showing this to people that like are not really in your target market. Okay, and then what I like to do is coming down here. If you've got a if you're living in kind of like a smaller area, you can go through and adjust this radius by 25, 30. If you live in a pretty big town, you could go down to like 10 miles or something like that. But you can see like it drops down to 23,000 people. And so just kind of keep that in mind. All right. So then somebody that's selling their home in the age range, 18-year-olds probably are not going to be owning a home, right? So I like to go through and somebody, let's say they're probably going to be at least 30 if they're looking to sell their home, right? So that drops down already to 17,000. Gender, men and women both, that looks good. Languages, I don't really typically do anything in there. And then detailed targeting, I like to go through and choose homeowners. Okay, so if they're a homeowner, typically means that they've got a home and that we can like go through and sell it, right? So I like to do homeowners on this. And then coming down here, expand interest when it may increase conversions. I uncheck that. I don't like to have that on there. Okay, so see now we're down at like 13,000. That's a pretty small audience. So if we wanted to, we could even come in and increase this by a little bit. Let's say we go increase it to 20. It goes up to 24,000. So you know that's all right. It just depends on how far out you want to be able to go. Park City, for those of you guys familiar with it, it's kind of like off on its own. So it's off of, you can see Salt Lake City. It's just right out of reach there. So that's probably good, 20-mile radius right there, okay? So coming down, the placements, this is where the ad or the post is actually going to be shown, okay? And they say automatic placements is recommended, but I don't recommend that at all, okay? What we want to do is go do edit placements, and we want to uncheck everything except for the Facebook feeds, okay? We want to be on the mobile feed and the desktop feed. So we want to uncheck this, uncheck, uncheck until everything is unchecked except the feeds right there, okay? So now we're coming down and we're at the budget. Okay, so our daily budget, what we want to do is I typically like to start out about $10 a day, okay? And you can see, okay, based off of this, there could be 12 to 33 conversions, but this is, you know, these are just estimates Facebook's giving us. Could be a number of different things. I would think that that's pretty high. I don't really think that you would get 12 to 33 conversions with $10 because that's like less than $1 lead. So anyway, but you could go through, if you only have a budget for $5, you can leave it at $5. You can go up to $20. You can adjust this. But just keep in mind, guys, as you're setting this up, if leads cost you $10 per lead and you're only spending, let's say, you're only spending $5 a day and a lead costs you $10, the math there, like you're only going to get a lead maybe once every other day or once every 3 days, right? It just doesn't work out. So if you're spending only $5 but it costs $10 to get a lead, don't freak out because you're not getting a lead every single day. Okay? If you're like spending $10 and leads cost $5 per lead, okay, in your area, then obviously you'd get roughly 2 leads per day. Okay, so just keep in mind that math there and adjust your budget accordingly. So I'll say $10 a day starting out, and then we'll hit continue. And the cool thing is here, we have already created our ad, so we don't even have to do anything here. All we're going to do is click on use existing post, and we're going to choose our Facebook page right here. Okay, so Jason Wardrop, Park City Realty. And then we can go through, and this is the post that we just created, right? So if it's not showing up first, you can say select a page post, and it's going to have all your most recent posts right here, okay? but obviously it pulls up their most recent post, which is right here. And then we come down here, we just hit confirm, which I'm not going to do just because this is a demo ad. I don't want to spend money on this. We hit confirm and we are good to go, right? Now, once you're at this point, guys, I would let the ad run for at least 4 to 5 days to allow Facebook to get enough data to be able to kind of like level out, because they're going to go through and optimize your ad for you and show it to the people more likely to opt in with their name, phone number, and email address. But you need to give them some time. I want it, like, if 24, 48 hours, no leads are generated, I wouldn't freak out, okay? I would give it some time. After 4 to 5 days, if still no leads are generated, I'd probably stop it and see, like, maybe try something else, or see what's going on, see if like you didn't set something up right. But I would let it go about 4 to 5 days. It should be able to go through and stable itself out. And then if it's working and it's converting and it's getting you leads at like $5, $10, even $15 per lead, I would just let it keep running, right? You don't need it. There's no reason to shut this off, because it's going to go through. And it's like, I've had ads that have run for literally 8 to 12 months that I have not even touched, I've not even shut off, okay? So you don't have to go through and continually shut the ad off or turn it back on or do that. You just let it run if it's successfully generating you leads. So anyway, guys, hopefully that was helpful. That is the whole Seller Leads 7 tips training. You've now finished. Once you hit confirm, you're going to start seeing those leads coming in. If you have any further questions, make sure you guys reach out to us, support@arsenalmkg.com. We can help you guys get anything going. If you guys need help with your CRM, importing your contacts, following up the emails, anything like that, we are here to help you guys. And with that said, we'll see you guys later, and all the best.